This is Epic Book Recaps, a podcast that offers complimentary audio summaries of influential nonfiction books, making learning a smarter experience. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Humans are inherently creatures of habit, and our daily routines shape our identity and influence our actions in ways that are not always visible. The actions we take are a direct result of our established practices, making it crucial to cultivate habits that effortlessly lead us towards our desired goals. However, the most challenging yet essential aspect of achieving meaningful change lies in our willingness and readiness to embrace sustainable transformation in our lives. Genuine change originates from within ourselves, as we have often been told. Dating back to 1776, Stephen Covey categorized literature into 2 groups, one that promotes personality ethics and another that teaches character ethics. The underlying notion here is that we can acquire specific skills to bring about behavioral change. By comprehending the intricacies of both verbal and nonverbal communication, we can create positive transformations in our lives. Personality ethics may offer a quick fix, but it remains superficial and ultimately short-lived. Sustainable change requires a different approach. Character change, on the other hand, proves to be more enduring than mere changes in behavior. While personality ethics may seem alluring, it lacks depth. The true challenge lies in cultivating our character, which necessitates a profound identity shift. To embark on a path towards sustainable success, we must reassess our worldview, belief system, and habits. Virtues such as fidelity, integrity, and honesty cannot be acquired through mere techniques. They stem from a fundamental belief system. Thankfully, it is within our power to adjust our convictions and develop the habits that lead to genuine effectiveness. To achieve a high level of effectiveness, it is crucial to direct your attention towards 7 essential aspects. It is beneficial to cultivate the following skills. 1. Proactive action taking. Instead of merely reacting to situations, learn to take initiative and respond in a purposeful manner. 2. Anticipating consequences. Prior to embarking on any endeavor, consider the potential outcomes and take them into account. 3. Prioritizing tasks. Rather than organizing your schedule based on urgency, focus on scheduling activities that align with your priorities. 4. Seeking mutual benefits. Emphasize collaboration and finding solutions that are advantageous for all parties involved. 5. Active listening. Before attempting to make your voice heard, make a concerted effort to truly understand others by attentively listening to them. 6. Leveraging teamwork. Working together with others can result in exponentially greater achievements. 7. Maintaining an effective system. Establish and uphold a well-functioning system that supports your goals and objectives. Once you have dedicated attention to these areas, it is valuable to explore your paradigms. Paradigms serve as the lenses through which we perceive the world. Different individuals can interpret the same situation in contrasting ways due to their unique paradigms. When our worldview aligns with the fundamental principles governing the universe, we can navigate life successfully. A person with a negative paradigm will consistently see negativity, while someone with a positive paradigm will find solace even in the face of adversity. A paradigm can be viewed as a pattern we adopt to explain certain phenomena. Our set of paradigms significantly influences our character and can determine the difference between success and failure in both business and relationships. Shifting our patterns occurs when we question our established behaviors and attitudes, gradually transforming them. For instance, Stephen Covey experienced a paradigm shift one Sunday morning on a relatively quiet subway car. When a man and his children boarded, the atmosphere became noisy. Initially irritated by the lack of control over the children's behavior, Covey approached the father. To his surprise, the man explained that they were returning from the hospital where their mother had passed away, and he did not wish to further distress his children. This revelation instantly shifted Covey's mood from annoyance to compassion and a willingness to assist. This exemplifies the power of a paradigm. Paradigm shifts do not typically occur suddenly. They require a deliberate effort to shift our perception and develop qualities universally recognized as compassionate. Whether correct or incorrect, our paradigms serve as the sources of our attitudes and behaviors, ultimately shaping our relationships with others. Being proactive sets humans apart from other animals in their ability to respond to external stimuli. Unlike animals who react based on their genetic programming, humans have the capacity to analyze incentives and consciously choose their responses. However, not all of us harness this advantage effectively, and it is something we need to learn to improve upon. Being proactive means taking ownership of our actions instead of attributing them to external circumstances. In contrast, reactive individuals allow their behavior and emotions to be dictated by external factors and feelings. For example, when someone else jumps into a taxi we hailed, reactive individuals tend to blame them instead of taking responsibility for the situation. Similarly, when things don't go as planned, reactive individuals fail to acknowledge their own role in the outcome. Proactive individuals, on the other hand, believe that their mood and behavior are a result of their internal engineering. Rather than blaming others for failure, they actively seek solutions and ways to move forward. They perceive life through two concentric circles, the circle of concern and the circle of influence. The circle of concern encompasses the things we worry about, such as bills, loans, weather conditions, and changing economic status. The circle of influence, on the other hand, consists of things we have the power to change. By focusing on this area, proactive individuals expand their circle of influence, recognizing the things they can control. Conversely, when they dwell on factors beyond their control, the circle of influence shrinks. Being proactive equips individuals to excel even in the most challenging circumstances. A powerful example is Austrian neurologist Viktor Frankl, who endured repeated imprisonment in German concentration camps during World War II. Despite the horrific torture and deplorable conditions, Frankl chose to respond rather than react to his circumstances. He focused on his mind, recognizing that it was the only thing he could control. Frankl envisioned a happier life and how he would share his experiences in the concentration camps with others. By utilizing the small gap between external stimuli and action, he found his freedom. To cultivate proactivity, one can embark on a 30-day challenge. This involves consciously taking responsibility instead of blaming others when faced with problems. It's important to remember that the true issue lies not in the problem itself, but in how we choose to react to it. Adopting a proactive mindset empowers us to navigate challenges with greater competence and resilience. The process of accomplishing tasks involves a twofold approach. Firstly, we generate ideas within our minds and then proceed to execute them in the physical realm. In the case of constructing a house, it is crucial to draft a meticulous plan detailing the number of rooms, layout, size, and other intricate specifications. Failure to engage in careful planning may lead to errors when erecting a building. Similarly, in order to achieve victory, it is necessary to envision what winning entails and subsequently take action to bring it to fruition. The key to flawlessly executing any worthwhile goal lies in proper planning. Allocating time for visualization is imperative. By jotting down our end objectives and outlining the steps needed to attain them, we gain a clear roadmap towards success. Before commencing our journey, it is essential to have a clear vision of the final destination. Anticipating obstacles and devising solutions in advance can prevent us from losing our way. It is not detrimental to seek guidance repeatedly, as asking for directions aids in staying on track. Rushing into action without adequate planning can prove detrimental. Therefore, it is crucial to plan, prepare, and then execute. Visualization plays a significant role in enhancing effectiveness. Let us contemplate this. If we were to pass away today, what words would adorn our final resting place? Many of us operate efficiently but lack effectiveness. We strive towards goals that hold no significance in the grand scheme of things. An ancient adage claims that without a clear sense of direction, any path will suffice. Efficiency, characterized by accomplishing much within a limited time frame, can be perilous without a defined goal. Progress may be made, but it could be in the wrong direction. Effectiveness, on the other hand, entails pursuing endeavors that truly matter and recognizing that everything else is a waste of time and effort. Productive individuals do not merely achieve random objectives. They live intentionally, comprehending the bigger picture and investing their resources wisely. To define our goals and principles, we must articulate our mission. This document serves as a guide, clarifying our fundamental values and shaping our actions. Crafting a mission statement requires thoughtful consideration, as it forms the foundation of our lives. Once we have a sense of mission, we possess the essence of our own proactivity. We acquire the vision and values that guide our lives. In today's fast-paced world, our attention is constantly being pulled in different directions. It is easy to get caught up in the urgency of tasks that seem important at the moment, but in reality, they may not contribute to our long-term goals. This is where effective time management strategies come into play. Instead of simply prioritizing our existing schedule, it is essential to focus on achieving our priorities. To do this, it is helpful to categorize our activities based on their urgency and importance. These categories include urgent and important tasks, important but not urgent tasks, urgent but not important tasks, and tasks that are neither important nor urgent. Interestingly, it is the second category that holds the most significance. These are the tasks and activities that have a profound impact on the outcome of our lives. By dedicating more time to these important but not urgent tasks, we can reduce the number of urgent tasks that demand our attention. However, it is crucial to first identify which activities fall into this category and intentionally allocate time for them. Another aspect of our lives that requires attention is our interactions with others. Often, we approach these interactions with a mindset of competition, believing that for us to win, someone else must lose. However, this win-lose paradigm can lead to negative outcomes for both parties involved. In reality, there is usually enough to meet everyone's needs, but not everyone's greed. By adopting a win-win mentality, we can create positive and rewarding relationships in the long run. To cultivate a win-win mindset, it is important to be sensitive and patient. These qualities foster an atmosphere of mutual trust that benefits everyone involved. Furthermore, we can apply this mentality not only in business transactions but also in our personal relationships. Whether it is with our spouses, children, parents, or colleagues, striving for a win-win situation can lead to healthier and more fulfilling connections. In conclusion, managing our time effectively and adopting a win-win mentality can greatly enhance our lives. By prioritizing important tasks over simply scheduling them and fostering positive relationships, we can achieve our goals and create a more fulfilling and harmonious life. So let us make a conscious effort to allocate time to what truly matters and approach our interactions with a mindset of mutual benefit. In our interactions with others, the currencies we spend are goodwill, time, and effort. These are the building blocks of our emotional deposits. With the more we invest, the larger our emotional balance becomes. Conversely, each time we hurt someone, we make withdrawals from this balance. A positive balance indicates a healthy relationship, while a negative one suggests the need for repair. The most effective way to address potential problems is through prevention. When we lack an emotional deposit in a specific relationship, we must be mindful of our words and actions around that person, while also taking steps to mend the connection. Keeping our promises serves as a beacon of reliability, representing the highest currency in the emotional bank. There are several practices that contribute to maintaining high-quality relationships. 1. Cultivating empathy and honing excellent listening skills. Selfishness, a lack of empathy, and broken promises can come back to us like karma. 2. Demonstrating personal integrity through loyalty and sensitivity to others' needs. Gossiping goes against this virtue, while defending someone in their absence is a sign of respect. 3. Allowing space for others. Engaging in people's lives is a simple yet effective way to foster healthy relationships. 4. Taking accountability. Those who acknowledge their mistakes and apologize have larger emotional deposits. Imagine how we would feel if a doctor prescribed medication without properly listening to our concerns. We would likely view their recommendations with suspicion, yet we often engage in this behavior with the people around us. We listen to reply rather than listening to understand. We project our own circumstances and thoughts onto others. Therefore, empathy is one of the most valuable investments we can make to create positive deposits and impact others' lives. Empathic listening requires immersing ourselves in the other person's perspective, feeling what they feel, and considering their thoughts. Negative emotions can often be concealed through body language. Sometimes we need to disregard the words being spoken and instead focus on people's gestures, sounds, and other nonverbal cues. When we practice empathic listening, individuals are more likely to open up to us and value our advice because they recognize our synchronicity with them. This is why good listeners tend to have healthier relationships. Did you know? Communication experts suggest that body language and nonverbal cues make up 90% of our overall communication, overshadowing the importance of our spoken words. Achieving synergy, the state in which the whole surpasses the sum of its parts, is a complex endeavor. It requires acknowledging that the coming together of different perspectives and orientations can be challenging, if not seemingly impossible. However, if we are willing to embrace our differences and appreciate individual idiosyncrasies, the potential for harnessing the power of synergy becomes attainable. It is not necessary for us to think alike or possess identical strengths and weaknesses. Synergy necessitates the contribution of diverse elements, and it is crucial that we recognize and value this diversity. The culmination of all preceding habits leads to the next one: taking responsibility, actively listening to others to truly comprehend their viewpoints, appreciating their contributions, and employing them to collaboratively tackle common issues, thereby generating synergy. Following World War II, David Lilienthal assumed leadership of the Atomic Energy Commission. In a bold move, he assembled a team comprising the nation's most brilliant minds. Rather than diving straight into work, Lilienthal instructed them to spend the initial weeks getting to know one another. While he faced substantial criticism for this unconventional approach, his intention was to foster an environment of trust. This exercise resulted in the establishment of a healthy workplace culture that yielded exceptional outcomes. Within this group, all members harbored profound respect for one another, enabling them to find resolutions to conflicts. By closely observing each other's personalities, their respect transformed into genuine understanding. Consequently, the amalgamation of their collective knowledge propelled them towards effective results. This communication strategy is both accessible and adaptable to any group setting. Its true beauty lies in the cultivation of respectful communication. At first glance, the concept of respectful communication may appear simplistic. However, it presupposes a certain level of maturity from each individual. Respectful communication does not involve an excessive display of emotions or an attempt at empathy. Rather, it relies on recognizing and appreciating the skills and knowledge possessed by others in order to achieve productive outcomes. Engaging in emotionally charged exchanges can easily lead to personal confrontations. In both scenarios, mature collaboration hinges on reliance. Nevertheless, we must approach our interactions with others with pure motives. While the ultimate outcome may be beyond our control, it is vital to maintain optimism and an open mindset. Open-mindedness serves as a crucial component in attaining synergy. Even in our relationships with individuals with whom we may not naturally get along, by combining self-confidence, open-mindedness, and objectively analyzing their perspectives, we can uncover potential for synergy. Our own well-being should always be our top priority in life. It is crucial to recognize that we are the only ones responsible for our own happiness and growth, and we have the power to adapt and respond to any external circumstances that come our way. By remaining aware and sensitive to everything happening around us, we can continually enhance our value as individuals. The most rewarding investment we can make, regardless of economic or social situations, is in ourselves. Taking care of our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being is essential to achieve this. To maintain our effectiveness, it is vital to allocate time for recharging and rejuvenating ourselves. Just like loggers who take breaks to sharpen their saws, we must also invest in activities that enhance our efficiency and productivity. This time is never wasted, but rather a wise investment in ourselves. Those who neglect this crucial step and fail to recharge will not be able to achieve as much as those who do. There are 4 key dimensions of our lives as human beings that we must strive to keep sharp: physical, spiritual, mental, and social, emotional. 1. Physical well-being. We should be mindful of our diet, engage in regular exercise, and manage stress effectively. Dedicate at least 30 minutes each day to exercise, which will not only improve our physical health, but also make us feel more time efficient. 2. Spiritual well-being. Engaging in mindfulness exercises, prayer, and reflection on our values and principles is essential. The specific practices may vary for each individual, but the ultimate goal is to achieve inner harmony. This also involves defining our personal mission in life, understanding our purpose and place in the world. 3. Mental well-being. We should actively pursue our hobbies and engage in reading good books. Reducing the time spent watching TV and instead creating something worthwhile, such as journaling or writing poems or letters, can be highly beneficial. Additionally, participating in planning and organizing events can keep our minds active and stimulated. 4. Social well-being. We should make efforts to build healthy relationships and actively participate in activities that involve others. Genuine love and peaceful coexistence with everyone should be our guiding principles. Cultivating a pleasant charm and being socially engaging will create positive reflections, increasing the likelihood of connecting with proactive individuals and adopting their inspiring visions. While it is important to focus on our own well-being, we should not isolate ourselves from others. We both influence and are influenced by those around us, serving as social mirrors for one another. Therefore, it is crucial to maintain positive and constructive relationships to foster personal growth. Taking the time to reflect on our performance and evaluate areas for improvement is an invaluable practice that helps us renew our strength and strive for continuous self-improvement. Initially, the complexity of the human mind may seem overwhelming. However, delving deep into our psyche reveals that there are fundamental principles that can unlock our true potential. Renowned author Stephen Covey recognized these principles as integral aspects of the human condition and identified 7 essential habits that can significantly enhance our lives. 1. Proactivity. Taking initiative and being proactive in shaping our circumstances. 2. Begin with the end in mind. Setting clear goals and envisioning the desired outcomes. 3. Prioritize and schedule. Organizing and prioritizing tasks to focus on what truly matters. 4. Think win-win, seeking mutually beneficial solutions and fostering collaborative relationships. 5. Seek to understand, then to be understood. Prioritizing empathy and listening to others before expressing our own views. 6. Synergize, embracing diversity and collaborating with others to create innovative and impactful solutions. 7. Sharpen the saw, continuously improving ourselves through learning, growth, and self-care. In the 21st century, these habits remain relevant and crucial for those striving to be highly effective in various aspects of life, including careers, relationships, and personal development. By cultivating personal values, demonstrating empathy towards others, and avoiding distractions, we can create a more fulfilling and wholesome life. However, the modern era brings forth new challenges that require additional habits for success. Resilience, flexibility, and critical thinking have become indispensable qualities. We must learn to adapt to changing circumstances, view them as a natural part of life, and be willing to take calculated risks. The rapid advancements in technology have made it easier for us to observe and scrutinize these changes, emphasizing the importance of being discerning consumers of information. To thrive in the 21st century, it is essential to cultivate perseverance, adaptability, and a penchant for brainstorming. These qualities form a foundational subset for individuals aiming to be highly efficient and effective in today's dynamic world. Consider implementing the following practices. 1. Be present for others. Show up and provide support when people need you, as your mere presence can be immensely comforting. 2. Express gratitude. Always express gratitude to acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of others, particularly those who lack confidence. 3. Practice empathetic listening. Truly see and understand others by asking thoughtful questions about their concerns rather than dominating conversations with your own experiences. By embracing these habits and adapting to the demands of the modern era, we can navigate the complexities of the 21st century with confidence and achieve greater personal and professional success.